So, good evening, guys. Welcome to my channel in Pinoy Medtech in Australia. The topic that we're going to discuss for tonight is about US and Australia. So, I'll be trying to scrutinize the differences between the two. So, if you're one of the people who are still torn between the two or still undecided yet, which country that you are going to choose to work or to migrate to. This will be a good video to watch for. And also, it's not my normal. This is not my normal to do vlog. Yeah, I'm speaking in English. Actually, I'm just trying to. I'm trying my best to explain in English because we have a few co-scientists that are not they are not Filipino. They are from other countries that they are requesting for some information that they are asking if I can explain it in English so they can uh, understand it as well. So that's why. So guys, just please bear with me. So yeah. So let's just proceed to our main topic for tonight. I choose U.S. and Canada. Actually, there's a lot of countries that for us as a scientist are they are open for a scientist like us to work in their country, like Canada. There's a Canada, New Zealand, and also in the Middle East. Actually, I came from Middle East for I worked there for 8 years, and then finally just decided to migrate here in Australia, and then the rest is history. By God's blessings, I get the uh, visa, and I passed AIMS and got applied for visa, and my visa got granted, and then I'm here now. So yeah, so that's the a bit of or the summary from my career from the Philippines, then moved to Middle East, and then now in Australia. So hopefully you can get some information or insights that you can use to for your visa application. Or uh, I hope that this video could help you to decide which is which. So let's talk about first about the salary. So salary in US is actually, I think it's a way better. And sorry, uh, uh, first and foremost, the thing that I'm going to say, or the information that I'm going to share with you guys is from because I have a friend in US, and there are also few scientists in the US that are messaging me. They are asking about Australia, so I get a chance to ask them how's US as well. So, and then also another reason why I choose this topic for tonight is that I just noticed that nowadays, because uh, I'm reading some posts or comments in Facebook group of scientists or medtech in the Philippines, or the Pinoy medtech abroad, that there are few scientists already in working in US. They're expressing some disappointments about US. So we'll just trying to I'm just trying to help you to choose or to decide which is country for you. So that's all. And then, so first thing first, salary. So I think for me, and according to the people or that I spoke to, or from my friend, the salary in US is way better compared to Australia, actually. But uh, you should consider, for me, you should consider the currency exchange rate of your home, of your country. Like the Philippines, $1 is uh, I think the exchange rate will nowadays is 52 to 53, compared to Australian dollar. it ranges from 36 to 37 to 38. So it depends actually from for the economy of the Philippines or economy of your home country. So you should consider the currency exchange because um, a, and also the currency exchange, and also the uh, expenses or the cost of living in US and Australia. So uh, even though the salary rate or the salary or the rate per hour that you're going to get from working as a scientist US is higher than Australia, but it is also the cost of living also higher in US compared to Australia. So you should weigh things so for you to be able to decide which is best for you. So for me, if I'm getting high salary, but the cost of living uh, uh, is very costly as well. So it's like uh, um, for example, it will be like break even compared to Australia as well. That will be having like my sorry the rate. I read some of the scientists who share their rate. I think I read some 27 in US, 27 to 34. So correct me if I'm wrong, and I will just stand corrected. And in Australia, the salary range will be the rate will be ranges between 29 to 32, I think. So and also it will be depends on the experience that you have. So the more experience that you have, uh, of course, it will be um, reciprocate. Like it will be you'll be getting more rate than the others. But here, unfortunately for me, even though I'm working, I work as a scientist for more than 10 years, or let's say 15 years. I'm already have an experience of 15 years working as a scientist in the laboratory. But when I get here, because the competition is too high, um, I just get an entry level. So it means entry level means the starting rate, like the graduate rate, like uh, because there's a lot of also graduates here as a scientist. So they apply for a job, so they're getting the entry level. And when I applied for a job when I came here, because there's a high competition, so I just grab they offer me lower rate as same as in graduate level. So just to have a job, so I just grab the opportunity to work in a lab. So it doesn't matter for me to if I'm if I'm receiving a rate the same as in a graduate level. So it doesn't matter to me because for me the the more important is I'll get in the lab, and then I can apply to another company if I already have an experience, because usually the employer here they are looking for local experience or the Australian experience. So that's one of the disadvantages here, guys. It's very hard to get a job, but of course it will depends on person to person. I'm not telling that because I experienced this one, you gotta experience that it as well. So it depends on the uh, uh, depends actually. It depend. It will be it depends. So so salary wise, the rate in US is higher, but also consider the cost of living. It will be higher as well. Compare here with I hope you can it makes sense to you, that, or you gonna get my what I'm trying to explain. It's like uh, the salary in US is higher compared here, but because of the cost of living in US is costly, so it will be like the same for me. So, and uh, for the uh, what else? So salary. Actually, I'm planning to write it down, but I'm too lazy to do it. So, excuse me. So, all of my blogs are just impromptu. So I will just say what I'm thinking. So, uh, so the next one, or the next thing to consider is that if you're looking for a long term, this is important, guys. If you're looking for a long term, I think um, Australia will be a good place for uh, 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 because I don't know how to explain it. Actually, um, because like what I mentioned it to you from the introduction of my blog, there are some of the scientists who are working already in US. They are sharing their experiences to me, and then one of them uh, said that she feel unsafe in US. I don't know. She said, of course, it will be depend on the uh, place that you are in. Like, depends on the city, or it depends on the um, province that you are in. And but according to her, she feel unsafe. Especially, she mentioned that if you are 18 years old, you can have a gun license, uh, w- uh, which is which explains why. Like, I think there were a recent there was a recent shooting incident in US. Like, there is a teenage guy who went to a school, and he just fire fire his gun. So, something like that. So that's why I understand her feelings of unsafety. So, compare here, uh, there there is one actually there is one incident here, and actually it's very near to my working place. There is one guy who was holding a gun, and then there's a there was a one one person who took the video and gave it to the media, and then uh, they said, uh, actually, there's they call the police, and they close the vicinity just for the security of the people, and then at, at the end of the story, I just cut the story short. I think the guy who was holding that gun they're telling that the guy is holding a um, the gun that you're using in paintball. So, something like that. So it's not that scary. So actually, it's too funny for me to when I heard that news. And then so, safety, you should consider the safety, especially if you are planning to have a family in US or in Australia. You should consider the safety. So I I feel more I feel more safe here, and because I'm here, and uh, I just uh, I just got the information to one of our co-scientists. So, something like that. So you should weigh also the safety aside from the salary. So, because for us, I think most of us looking for uh, high salary. So that's why I think most of the medtechs are moving to US because of the salary wise. And then you should consider also, if you're looking for a long-term goal, you should consider also the healthcare system. And and yeah uh, uh, just for additional information from the scientist that I spoke to, who share her experiences in US, is that the healthcare system in US is not that good. For example, uh, uh, let me just correct this one, guys. Because in US, this is important thing also. Because in US, if you move here, you are lucky if your visa will is H1, uh, EB3. Sorry, EB3, which is green card. You're lucky if you go there and you if you are a green card holder. While if you're just H1B or in working visa, so there are lots of consequences. Like if you're moving in US in working visa, and actually you can uh, apply for your wife or husband or your children together with your application, and you will go there as a family, and that's all right. That's a good thing actually, because you will move there with your family. But because you are you will go there in work under a working visa, so your spouse or your partner will won't be able to have the rights to work. So you're the only one who can work legally. So that's the disadvantage that I think, one of the disadvantage in working US in working visa. But if you will go there, like what I said, if you will go there in as a green card holder, that's not a problem, because you can, both of you and your wife or your husband can work there legally at the same time. But if you are under working visa, you cannot. And then also, um, there is also a limitation, according to them who are working in US already, that even though you can like, if you're working 5 days a week and you still have spare time during your weekends, or if you have a free time, you even though you want to work, you cannot. Unfortunately, you can't. Unlike here, because you when you come here under a permanent resident, so you can work unlimited, like according to your suitability, like whatever you want and whenever you want. How many like, you can work 7 days a week or 24/7 if you can, if you like, and it's allowable, it's legally. Unlike compared to US, that um, there's a limitation. So just weigh things, uh, just weigh things like those things that I mentioned. And then what else? So uh, sorry to interrupt that topic that I mentioned before the permanent resident and green card holder and working visa uh, healthcare system. If you are a green card holder, you can avail both benefits as a citizen. But if you are working in a sorry, if you are under a working visa, so there's a limit in healthcare system. So, and I think there are sorry, I'm not sure if they are mandating those who are under working visa to have a private insurance. I'm not I'm not sure with that. But I think you should have a private insurance, so just to take care of yourself. So unlike here, if you are permanent, because you are permanent resident, so you can you can uh, you can have the benefits same as a citizen. And then uh, also according to our co-scientist that I spoke to, who share her experiences, she said that you cannot choose your doctor, because there's a lot of doctor who wants or who opted to attend a patient who are having a um, private insurance, instead of uh, if you are just relying on the Medicare. Unlike here, there's a lot of doctors who are they're calling us a bulk bill. Bulk bill means they are accepting Medicare. So Medicare is the uh, it will be subsidized by the Australian government actually, and then you can go anywhere. There's a lot of doctors who are doing a bulk build or accepting Medicare. So like me, when I'm uh, getting my blood collection for laboratory investigation or examination, I don't have to pay any cents. Actually, any cents, guys. Yeah, you heard me right. I don't have to pay any money. Yeah. So I will just present my Medicare card, and then that's it. They will attend you. The doctor will attend you, and you can have your blood collection. And then I don't know how's the healthcare system goes in the US, but here, for example, if you're having a abnormal result, the doctor will automatically contact you. So they will call you. They will not stop calling you until you uh, 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 until you come to the clinic. And then for us for us as a scientist who are working in the lab, if I get any abnormal result, like the dimer is high, or um, something about critical parameters in full blood count are critical or abnormal, we are calling immediately the referring doctor, and then the referring doctor will going to phone out the patient, so something like that. So I feel more secure about my about the healthcare system here. And so uh, I'm not sure in US if you are a green card holder, but uh, according to what I get information from our co-scientist in US. She's saying that you should have a private insurance to be uh, if you are planning to have a checkup to have a checkup in a clinic, so something like that. And then what else? So salary, uh, what else? Oh, education of the about the education. So education in US, I think it's free from primary to secondary secondary school. And according to my friend, even the school supplies are free, so they will the children will have free school supplies or something like that. And also, according to my friend, that her daughter her daughter is having like a free school bus. So even though it is a state school or government school, doesn't matter, right? It's US. So same as here, the education of the children here is uh, are free from primary to secondary. And then if your children is is in college. So the government has a program they calling HEX. So it's like a study now and pay later. So you can study, and if you after the graduation and you find a job, so you can pay for the expenses that you that the government paid for your tuition fees, something like that, or from during your university days. So I'm not sure in US if they have that kind of program that like study now and pay later in uh, college, and then also um, so school. Uh, sorry. Uh, so salary, excuse me, salary and so safety, healthcare system, and then education. I think I cover up most of the important topic, and then yeah, I think that's it. So what we can do is that uh, to those who are scientists in the US, just you can just comment under this video if I mentioned something wrong, or if you would like to add something for the additional information for our Cometech who co-scientists who would like to move in US. So you can just share your information or insight, some insights or experiences, and then also I think there are also uh, I think it's few few scientists here are co-scientists here in Australia. So just mention or just comment under this video if you would like to add something. If I miss something, so just try to add some information, and then so uh, we can help each other, like especially to to those people who are still undecided. And I would like just very lastly, uh, I don't know if it's correct. Very lastly, uh, uh, just an additional uh, information I would like to share to you guys during my before I came here. Actually, I was on your shoe. Actually, uh, I was one of those person who are torn between U.S. and Australia. Uh, Let me tell you guys, I already have my visa granted. Visa was granted. I'm still undecided, and because my first choice is US, but uh, uh, maybe it is my destiny to be here, or I'm meant to be here. So that's why I'm here. But I was on your shoe, so I understand your situation. So, but let me tell you this one. Uh, uh, I don't have any regrets moving here. So, yeah, I don't have any regrets here, even though at first I struggled a lot finding a job. So, yeah, so the one of the disadvantages if you are planning to go here in Australia, because even though you're a permanent resident, it's very hard to find a job here. It's like uh, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Even though you are top notcher, or you are a cum laude during your college days, and you move here and you don't know anyone, so it's very hard. But it will be also case to case basis, so it will be depend on you. So uh, uh, for me, I struggle finding a job, but there is one person uh, who messaged me as well in in my page in Facebook. She just mentioned she got a job uh, when she came here. I think it just 3 weeks, when 3 weeks of being unemployed, and then she finally got a job, while me took me 2 months. So something like that. So the it will be depend on you guys. So yeah, and I hope you find this video very helpful, and you get some information, and it will help you to decide which is which. So good luck, guys, and I hope you choose the right path. So yeah, that's it, and good night.